So after my not really that romantic, not really a date with Konga Zoe, surprisingly not getting friend-zoned one bit during the date, she went off to do some myth hunting afterwards. Then she sent me a link telling me to go to some game. The Rose Household. Ah yes, you feel that? Another not so lovely aura of yet another Roblox household. They also have a group, by the way, but I won't talk about that because I hate myth groups. Unless it's the Wonder of Shadows' place. That's respectable. Or the MRU. That's also respectable. I'm not paid to sponsor them. No, no, no! God, there's a void! There's a void! No! No! It's a Sunday afternoon on November 13th, 1988, in an island really far away from the coast. There is a house and another house. And you may be thinking, how is somebody able to put a house with another house on it? Well, you see, these people are worshippers of the cat god. They wish for something, and the cat god's gonna give it to them at the cost of something that they don't need.
Oh, cat god, I offer you my belt and underpants for cool house and garage with drawer full of more belts and underpants, which I can offer later.
And the cat god's like,
Meow, as if I shouldn't hear anything. Sure, I'll do it to you. I mean, you're legally not breaking the rules, meow, or something. Meow.
also it's snowing, but I can't really tell whether this is snow or void sparkles, like the sparkles that appear when you're somewhere in the void. Try like a bit of atmosphere, like ash falling down after a fire, or fallout falling down after a nuclear strike. There's not really a point in me telling myself to shut up and go inside, because going inside, it's not really worth it that much. Myth hunting's a boring job.
Ah, it's moving, it's animated. Wow, this is a cool game.
Anyhows, these houses are really classical. There's a lot to expect and nothing to not expect in these houses. However, the interesting part about these houses is that secret bunker which they hide underneath their houses. Or, well, let me see if there is any secret bunker underneath. God, this is giving me Subnautica feelings. Oh god, they should add like those pink puffy things from Subnautica that lift up the floating island. It should also plop like a ghost leviathan mesh down there. That's to function as a little Subnautica Easter egg, because if not, they're not men of culture, or they're not myths of culture. Apparently Jimmy Rose is dead.
Oh, Jimmy Rose, what happened? You sound like a musician. Did he do what Elvis did? Was he found dead in a bathroom with a sugary baguette in one hand and a happy smoke sucky thing on his other hand? Dead while also being taken to La La Land, the happiest place in the world? My goodness. I don't like romantic comedies unless it's anime, which I wildly respect that. You know what they say? You watch shonen because you don't have superpowers.
You watch post-apocalyptic because you don't have been put in that scenario. You watch romantic comedies because you don't have a girl who has a crush on you. Or girlfriend. Of course it would not be safe here. It doesn't have any floaties. It's an island with no bottom. It's not safe here. It's gonna sink. What is this? Some kind of floaty snow? Is this like an iceberg thing? Of course it's not safe here. What are you, stupid? That's obvious. Richard, is it me who's at fault here? Am I the one who's just... Are you not supposed to suddenly go bloop? Press your head underneath the... I don't know, water? And suddenly... Oh god, it doesn't have a thing-a-majig. Good grief. Plus, it's the 1980s. You're supposed to not have a gramophone. You're supposed to have something other than a gramophone. You're supposed to have one of those funky old-timey radios. The ones which radical boys carry on their shoulder. And it goes... Well, they just go around saying,
Yo, yo, yo! My favorite music style is dubstep, man.
Whenever it comes to stair placement, that's where I always have the trouble. That's why my houses rarely have second floors. because I don't know where to place the stairways. Because if I place it like this and this part is really ugly. However, you're not supposed to point that stuff out because when building in games, you have to build it to the perfect ratio. You don't have any space for mistakes. Nobody can point those mistakes out.
Oh, who is this girl? I must online date her one day, because I am fancy pants, blonde haired simp man. I have donated no money to female streamer, except for that one time where I donated 35 Robux to my favorite developer, Shishkato, the entry point guy, so he could succeed in completing the game he made, which he succeeded in doing that, and it makes me happy because I helped donate money to make a person's dream come true. It is to create Roblox's most bestest movie out there. You're short, I don't like you. How come these girls always have a thing for Rose households? Oh, wait, no, there's a dude right here. I can't really say he's fat because it'd be fat shaming. I can only say I'm fat because that'd be self-bullying, which is accepted.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Ah! Editor! Solve this for me!
Edit Igelknytt here. This message must have been either badly written or in another language, Morse code wisely or language wisely. Either way, these messages are written like this. The first message I believe is telling me to find him with a certain code or number to a certain door. The other features multiple 3- and 2-letter words. These are only usable in a code of some kind in, I believe, another game. The part where there is 5 dots, split apart by the small size of the paper by bad writing, is either a 5 or whatever I wrote. In other words, this was useless, but at least I wasted video time.
I'm not making a sequel to this anytime soon, but it's what I have to do. Let me guess. This is a code for this door to open, and this door opening is magical secret of household, because no house would be ordinary, isn't it? Oh, this idiot keeps the tap sink running. What an idiot. Look at what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. Look what you made me do. I will climb the tree and slam my head against that part so I can see what's inside the secret door and even see if there is something inside of that secret door. I mean, I've been better at climbing Mentality's house. Okay, there's nothing here. Wait, there might be another secret elsewhere.
Okay. Play the Void White's advanced diving music.
Oh, we're going on an adventure! An adventure which I don't like. Also, it's really high pressure, and that's a bad thing to divers. I once wanted to be a diver, so I read a lot of diver books, and I realized high pressure is a bad thing. If I keep swimming downwards in a spiral position, I'll go downwards in a straight line. When I get to the bottom, I'll acquire, I don't know, some kind of secret. Bum, 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 bum. I'm dead, but here's a question. What killed me? Was it the ghost Leviathan that has reached me because I have entered the void by, I don't know, glitching myself through the walls and gone downwards so much that I went back through the top? Or perhaps, well then, or perhaps it was just high pressure that killed me. No, it wouldn't have been drowning. A Roblox character can swim underwater for however they want if the game is scripted to not have an oxygen module.
I know diving games. Everybody's immortal until they're programmed to die. I have cola.
No looking back. Something happened in the previous place you popped your island house in? Is that why you now worship the cat god? Oh, I see. You are a magical wizard person, but you're not any magical wizard person. You are head magical wizard person of family. Wait. Does this make me a MILF hunter or a lolicon?
Ah, You know what they say? Online dating jokes are online dating jokes. I have the key.
I know the earthquake is coming. I heard on the news. I don't know what to do. I am shocked. Okay.
Here's on streets 1, 2, 3, 4. Jimmy Rose and Dad Rose and Miss Anna Rose have been killed in a car crash. The Rose family is shocked at what happened.
Oh, that explains what happened. Well, it's not my problem. So hang on a minute. Jimmy Rose must be the kid because Jimmy is a kid name. Dan Rose must have been the nerd wizard person. He's not dead, he's a wizard. And Anna must have been the mother. They have been killed in a car crash, and what is left is the 2 little girls. Uh-oh.
Oh no, I said something I shouldn't have said a long time ago. By a long time ago, I mean a couple of minutes.
So I see. This is why the family now worship a cat god and moved into an island which doesn't connect to the bottom, which means it's earthquake proof. And there is only one. Why is there a car? You don't need a car. You don't there is no space for a car. Why have a car in the garage? It's acceptable to have a garage where you can put tools, because I don't know, there might be a day we have to saw a tree down. But a car? A car. No tools, just a car. A car. A beetle. A red beetle. In an island with just a couple of meters drive to a port. Pier. And that pier takes you directly to a boat. And that boat has no room to be able to drive a car into. It's not a bilbåt, car boat. Now I don't like pointing things out in games, especially the myth ones, because it makes me feel like a big bad cyberbully. But I don't know.
You have to break the rule at some point, right?
Look, I'll make another episode of this stupid series, and I'll do something magical later. Also, Asia and Mr. Shanks is getting married. The god of myth and the god of myth hunting. That sounds like an event I have to go to, right?